My road to Nerdfighteria doesn't go in a straight line. I don't even know exactly when all the pieces happened, but there are definitely stops along the way, every single one of which had to sort of align for it all to come together and for me to find myself a nerd fighter and part of this amazing community. Unsurprisingly, this story is going to involve a lot of books and librarians. In 2009 or 2010, somewhere in that school year, I was in graduate school studying libraries, archives, and museums, and we had a YA book club. The book that was chosen because it was on sale, as thrifty graduate students pay attention to that sort of thing, and we read this book, An Abundance of Catherines, and somewhere along page 16, I think, I fell in love with this book. Two nerds go on a road trip to collect oral histories, and there are footnotes that involve math. Right when I flipped to the back of this book, there is an advertisement for this YouTube channel called Brotherhood 2.0 that's now going to turn into a nerd fighter. And that, I guarantee, is the first time that I heard the word nerd fighter. But I wasn't ready to be a nerd fighter yet. There are more books and librarians to come. So in about 2010, I was at my friend Renee's house. She's also a librarian. That factors into this story. And as librarians sometimes do on a weekend, we decided to watch YouTube videos that relate to libraries in some way and show them to each other in funny YouTube videos. And she ended up showing me this video about a guy singing a song called Osseo Deathly Hallows, waiting for the last Harry Potter book. And the song was amazing, but also right behind his head was this. My favorite series of all time. No one knows this series. If you do, type something down in the comments. We need to start a fandom. But that made me stop and pay attention. It wasn't just the song, it was everything about it. Very shortly later that year, the same friend, Renee, had been at the American Library Association conference and got her photo taken with John Green. And all of it served to remind me that I should go watch some of those videos and catch up on them. And the video that I ended up watching was one where John gives advice.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Venn diagram of boys who don't like smart girls and boys you don't want to date is a circle.
That links right back to that page 16 in An Abundance of Catherines. It was so clearly the guy who wrote that book that I had loved so much. From that moment on, I was hooked and I watched all of the videos. And then started finding, it's not hard to find nerd fighters in the library community. So as soon as I said something about how I had been watching that author, John Green's books, I found more nerd fighters. It set a path for my life. But it's also led me to so many of my friends now, my internet but real friends, and has created that other world for me. That world that exists bit by bit by bit in Slack, in Facebook, on Tumblr, on Twitter, through YouTube, but that the sum total can be just as powerful and just as moving as someone who's standing right next to you. And for that, and for the community, and for the good work that we've done, for the Project for Awesome, for online video, for the impact, for amazing books, for all of it, I'm just so grateful to John, Hank, and Nerdfighteria. Even if I can't identify one single moment that brought me to Nerdfighteria, my life is better for it, and for that I'm forever grateful.